Hello, I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just got my December 2025 paper pumpkin. I thought I would unbox it for you. Alright, I took the outside plastic off, but that was it. Alright, Night of Navy stamp spot. Let's see if I can get some more light on here. Let's see what we can do for... Alright, we have, dear friend, thank you. The little things you do for me mean so much. Looks like the inside of a flower. You make me feel loved so much. Miss you. Some leaves and leaves. So there's the stamps. I always have struggle taking this out. And I saved the paper. Alright, this is what we've got. 9 cards, 3 of each of the 3 designs. Let's see. I'm always trying to be careful about where I put my scissors because I don't want to pierce any of the product. It would be easy if it came off easy, but no. Alright, we've got some tear and tape. Some sequins, some dimensionals, envelopes. They're all the same. They're pretty though, aren't they? These look like some card fronts. Maybe a banner goes in them. And let's see. We've got 3 of these. And we've got some banners and some die cuts, flowers and leaves, and we've got 3 of these and some vellum die cuts, maybe as a backing, and 3 of these. Look at the beautiful colors in that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, look at the copper accent on these. Look. So there are 3 different banners with the copper. I don't know if you can tell the there you go. See, there's the copper accent. It's pretty, huh? Alright. I am going to sort everything and then we will assemble. Alrighty, I have all the pieces of card number 1. I have this base and this vellum and this banner and these die cuts, and then also this with the copper edging. So it tells me my directions. Now I'm using my big stamp pad. I saved the little ones for my senior class. So it wants me to first do my stamping. So I need, I'll put this on backwards. I'll do it this way. It wants me to stamp something on my ink pad. I ink that up and stick it right in the middle. Looks about an inch down. And then 2 of these on either side. Alright, then on this piece it wants me to stamp "Miss You So Much." So I'll ink up "Miss You," and it looks as though it goes, It's just very slightly taller than wider. So I'll stamp Miss You and So Much. Alright, that's it for stamping. Now we'll assemble. Let's see. On the back of this is the Terran tape. But I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Whoops. Okay. 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And then on the back of the vellum, not those is the back and the front. It's a little stuck. 1, 2, 3. And then on the back of this cutout, that on the bottom, and then this in the middle top, and the back of this has one here, one on either side. I think that's it. Okay, so it looks as though, doesn't tell me how to adhere that little flower. Oh yeah, it does. It's a dimensional. So I'll just put that on the back, like so. Okay, so I'm going to fold this. And I just threw pieces all over the place from card number 2. And burnish it so that it lies nice and flat. And it has the green on the bottom, so I'll flip it over so that the green is on the bottom. So this goes down first, top to bottom, in the middle. But remember, we're not going to see those middle sections. Then this goes over it. Then this, well, actually I think this goes down first. That's why there's some opening on the top. So, whoops, probably right about there. And then this goes over it to accent what you've got up above. And then the little flower goes in the middle. And then it has one large one here, one small one here, and whoops, one popped off. Alright, so there's card number 1. Now let me pull out card number 2 stuff. Hopefully not too much went on the floor. Okay. Card number 2. Let's see what went on the floor. That little piece. We found it. Alright, let's burnish this first, and then I will get all the stamps out. So hold that thought for just a minute. Alrighty, the stamps we're using are thank you, this leaf, and the little things you do for me mean so much. So we're taking this oval and stamping thank you and the little things. I guess everything's getting stamped there. Alright, let's do these first. You see? Yep. Alright, one goes here. And one goes kind of off. Let me just put this little piece behind here so that I don't stamp on my glass mat. Oops. Then, so I'm going to start from the bottom. I think that's my best bet. Just to make sure I have enough room for this middle sentiment. It's a little crooked, but it'll do. And then thank you. I suppose if I just make everything crooked, then it'll look even, right? That's the logic in my thinking at the moment. Alright. Then we're using our seal. So the vellum is going down first. Again, remember, we're not going to see it. So don't worry about that. Then this goes down. 3 across again. You'll be using your tear and tape. And it fits just inside that. And then this sentiment goes inside that. I don't know why they didn't just have you stamp on this, but anyway, I'll let it go. And then there's a little sticky on the flower, and dimensionals. There. I put my ink on top of it. On the back of this, it has it here and here, and this goes like this, and then the sticky flower goes right in the middle. And then 3 of these, one big one, one little one, and another little one up here. Ta-da! There's card number 2. Okay. Card number 3. Got right here. I'll fold and burnish. I do both sides. I find that it lies flatter. Alright, it's darker at the bottom. So that's how we're going to do it. And hold on a minute and I'll get the stamps all cleaned and ready. Stand by. Alrighty, we are using Dear Friend, You Make Me Feel Loved, and the little flower insert piece. Okay, so I'm going to stamp on this the little flower pieces right in here. So there are 2. There. That's it, right? Right. Okay. Then on this banner, we're stamping Dear Friend. And You Make Me Feel Loved. All right. Close my ink. Okay, on the back of this and the back of this, we're putting our tear and tape / seal. So this goes, whoops, I did that wrong. That's all right, I can fix it. So this goes on here, like so, and this is where they wanted the seal. They want 3 dimensionals on the back of the vellum. And then on the flower, just a little bit of seal or tear and tape. And then on the front, just a little bit of seal. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just on the very tip. All right, assembly. Well, this also has dimensionals. There are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, move that over so that I don't stick it somewhere. So this goes down first. Get all these backings off. And I don't think it matters which way it goes because I think it's the same both ways. So center it. Then put this down. Whoops, I messed that up. Then this goes down. I don't think it would have mattered too much if I messed up, but since I could easily take it off, I'm going to put it on. All right. There we go. And then this goes under here, I think. And this goes on top. And then larger sequin and a smaller sequin and a smaller sequin. All right, there's card number 3. So here are our 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I love the blues, don't you? They're really pretty. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will see you next month for January 2026. How'd that happen? Anyway, I hope you all have a great holiday. See you next month. Till then, happy stamping.